Hello, everybody. As you probably know, it's me, the Theredmagekro, and welcome back to Sea of Stars, where... Oh my goodness. Is that... Okay. Where... Yeah. This is a recording right after the fact. What the hell? What the hell? Hi. I just beat Spectrobes, so yay! Who the hell are you? Strolling minstrel. What should I give the strolling minstrel's voice? Let's see. I don't really.
When the moon shines bright on autumn sheaves, come forth the abomination of roots and leaves.
Oh, okay. I'm pretty sure that just means to put the leaves on the pile of wood. Alright, well, that's nice. But yeah, we just kind of beat the Spectrobes. And now we are not necessarily, quote-unquote, looking to find another game. I already have another game in mind. Holy cow, you're already... Dude! Why are you low on HP? What the fudge? Okay. Well, yeah, let's do this. Is he getting bounced back? Hell yeah! That's actually really interesting. Because it allows us to go a little bit farther. Is it 0? Are you telling me that I can only deal damage to it when it has no leaves on? That's bullcrud! I call malarkey! That was so lame! Oh, what the hell? That was actually kind of cool, I'm not gonna lie. Let's see, yeah, he has no... Ow. Oh, great. Swap with her and do this. Okay, so now we can swap with him and we can do this. And that stops him from doing whatever it is that he's trying to do. Throw leaves. Alright. If we were to swap out with you, can we do the... Yeah, we can do that again. So let's do that. Aw, it kind of sucks because now we're closer, which means that we can't go for as long. That is kind of lame, unfortunately. But, oh well. Yeah, let's do phase shift. Does a lot of damage. I tried to block that! How dare you say that I did not? I totally did! I say. What do you mean I can't heal him? What the hell? What? Why can't I heal him? Okay, now I can. No, I still can't. Wait. Now I can. Whenever I... Oh, it's because he's an up and down. That's dumb. I'm sorry to say, but that's dumb. Please, throw your leaves. That's kind of annoying. So, throw leaves. Okay. Okay. I mean, I'm happy about it, but, like, I'm also not happy about it. Oy vey. So, yeah, so now that, like, Spectrobes is kind of, like, back, I kind of feel like Spectrobes' entire primary... Oh. Is he dead? Was that a bad call? What the hell happened? Okay, that was weird. But yeah, I feel like the entire thing about, like, Spectrobes is that it's kind of away from a traditional RPG, like, turn-based RPG. Oh, it's you! Brugavez! He's here! So, yeah. Like, the main thing being that since this is, like, more of a turn-based RPG... Oh, okay. I kind of want to keep the secondary RPG from being kind of a traditional RPG in a sense, but I don't really have a lot of those. Unless any of you have, like, any games to throw at me that kind of don't fit the traditional sense of RPG, turn-based RPG, that is. Of course, as we kind of get further in, that kind of gets thrown out the window because a lot of the games towards the end are technically turn-based, but you'll see. 2 decades ago in the village of Mooncradle. Okay. That'd be Brugavez, right? Aw, look at her! So full of hope and whimsy! Now she's just dead inside. That's so sad.
Come on, Brugavez. We're going to miss them if you don't hurry.
Wait for me. I don't know where this voice is coming from. Help. That's not, like, the voice I want to give him. Hold up. Like, I kind of want to give him, like, his, like, bandana and hairstyle reminds me of Waka. I just want to be like... You know, how Waka sounds? Like, how does Waka sound? Like, it's been a while since I played 10. Oh, God, I would love to play 10. But that's not for, like, the year of the RPG, unfortunately. What way you going, yeah? No, I don't know. There you are, little ones.
We're too late. I wanted to see the headmistress in her battle gear.
Like, I know that I kind of gave him, like, a... Totally. Like, no, I didn't even give him, like, that kind of a voice, but I kind of want to.
How does she look? I don't know.
As fabulous as ever.
How long will it take? I really want to see her when everyone returns.
You just might. Today's cleansing will be performed by the biggest group to ever take down a dweller. You can expect a swift return. Maybe we should just sit here then. Don't forget to do your chores now, hmm?
Oh, come on. We don't even get a break for the eclipse.
Not if you want to play with the twins later. Sharp eyes like always.
Fine.
Be good now. Is this like when, like, all of the, people just got, like, immediately wiped out?
Whoa, I can feel the magic coursing through me. You mean you don't always feel it? The tingling? No, just when there is an eclipse. I wish I could see Headmistress Moriara fighting. I bet she takes down the Dweller on her own. Nah, the twins have to combine their weapons like they showed us. Right.
And then they never came back.
No more eclipse. They must be on their way back now. Hey, so when we grow up, will we have to fight the big monsters too? Of course, but we'll be Solstice warriors, so it should be easy. Doesn't that scare you? Not really. I'm excited, more than anything.
Oh, that's so sweet, but yet also really sad.
No matter what, I'll always protect you.
Because, like, okay, it's really, really sad to kind of, like, see how child whimsy gets corrupted by adulthood to a degree, right? That's kind of what this is, at least with, like, Erlina and Brugaviz, right? Like, and, like, not even that, but, like, with society, Morlin, or whatever the hell his name is, being just, like, the bad boss that he is, wow, I am really applying jobs to this. Being an overworking son of a gun with very, very, they don't even have, like, the workforce to even remotely, you know, do their jobs properly either, mind you. But basically overworks them. They want a bit of an easier life, to be free and go where they want. But he's like, no, you have to keep working or else. And that just kind of crushes their soul bit by bit until they no longer can take it anymore. So the only real way for them to be free is to help the bad guy. It's kind of sad.
You know that, right? Brugaviz?
He's asleep.
Fine, you sleep. I'll keep watch.
And then they both fell asleep.
They have returned!
Except, it's just gonna be Moraine. He's the only one who survived, I guess.
Wait.
Yeah.
Help! Moraine is gravely hurt!
Oh. Oh, it's so sad.
And only Moraine survived.
It will take him a while to heal too, by the looks of it.
At least the Dweller of Strife was destroyed.
But we lost so many. Moriara, the twins. Rain will never be the same again.
Does that mean he's the headmaster now?
Who else? And, you know, also thinking about it, that could also shape their, like, mindset too. They're basically getting sent to their death, like others before them. Like, that had to have been, like, a somewhat traumatic experience too. Goodness. And then Moraine had to be, like, extra tough on them as well. so that they could, like, make up the numbers that were lost. Which only sucks even more because, like, he's forcing his ideals, like, he's forcing them to be ready for, like, you know, so that they wouldn't die like the others. Oh, God. Focus, Brugathas! You will never become strong enough if you don't develop your innate magic.
I'm trying.
And try harder! You're way too slow!
Hey, how about a bit of patience?
Don't you dare do what I think you're about to do, Moraine! Do not interfere!
Or what?
Erlina! A lot more is expected of you. We will resume tomorrow, and you will put in the work!
Grumpy old man.
And, like, the thing that sucks here, right, is that Moraine's under a lot of, like, pressure. He's been, like, yeah, he probably was a lot more chill prior, but, like, with his entire, like, friend group being wiped out by the Dweller of Strife, like, just that, like, now he has to, like, pick up the mantle. He's the headmaster now. That's stressful. He's pushed into a position that he was never intended or prepared for. Like, I get that, but golly. So, you know, he's under a lot of stress. He's pushing these little kids past their prime. He can't really, he also cannot take out his frustration on them either. He has no way to take out his frustration, mind you. Except through, like, you know, conventional means, which he probably doesn't have the best support group anyways. And if he does decide to take out his anger on said children, the children can just actually thinking about it, why don't they just up and leave? I mean, they are, oh my god, they're up in the frickin' sky. They can't leave. He practically abducted them. No one can get up here except for Solstice warriors. I hate Moraine! You know, it makes a lot of sense why they defected, honestly.
Hey, what if we left?
Thank you.
You mean, right now? Why not? I can move the platform now, so maybe I can also open the Forbidden Cavern. Sure beats staying here.
And they probably learned just how much of a foolish idea that is. Except they get a lot farther than we did! Jeez!
And you always wanted to be like Moyara. Over 20 Solstice warriors died that day. And what? We just move on? I was dumb. I don't want to be a hero anymore. I never wanted to be one. No matter what I do, Rain always says I'm not fast enough. I just feel awful. I know, Brigavez. If there's a way out, I'll find it for us. Well, I'm cold. And I'm hungry. Alright, let's go back.
No, you guys are getting so far. If they had I mean, yeah, another friend would probably, like, get in the way. Oh, but that's so sad. Later that year, at the Winter Solstice Festival.
Look! The Great Eagle! A new child of the Solstice is born!
Read the name!
Valerie! Welcome, Valerie. May Luana's might protect you.
May Luna's light protect you! So that means, Valerie. Oh, do they get sent at, like, winter and summer? That makes sense because those are solstices, right? Did you hear that? The Great Eagle deliveries on 2 solstices in a row? A blessed year. So that means Valerie is technically older than Zale. Zale, yeah, no, I was gonna say Zale. I'm so bad with names, I'm sorry. Welcome, Zale. May Solon's light guide you. May Solon's light guide you. A few years later. Oh, and then they're training the newbies. Now we're talking. Keep it up, Valerie.
Yeah! Yeah!
Hey, the snacks are ready. Oh, are you two joining us? There's plenty for everyone, but I'm not sure we can show you our secret hideout. We have to report to the headmaster. Okay, but please don't look which way we're going. Last one there does the dishes. Looking at the way they're going. I remember when we were that age. Dale and Valerie always make me smile. We should leave now. Our next meeting is today at dusk. Right. I wouldn't be surprised if Rugaves didn't want to go down the route that they went. Yeah. Oh, you're willing to hear us out this time? You would rather do without the burden of the Solstice warrior life. Yes? A fresh start, perhaps? What exactly are you offering? A way out? We believe you will deem our terms interesting. Interesting and fruitful, too. Then speak up. I'm just kind of noticing that Brugavis isn't really doing the talking. It's primarily Erlina. We will handle everything else, but only Solstice warriors can conjure a blood moon. But this world would be destroyed. Not before you got to leave it for a more favorable one. And you guarantee Rugaves will be safe? Erlina, Naturally. We even have ways to make you forget that if that is your wish. Forget and become stronger too. That's probably what you guys all are Solstice warriors who probably went down this path. Do we have a deal? Weird we're getting this exposition now, of all times. The Dweller of Woe. Isn't that powerful? You know we can take it. And that other one no one knows about in Torment Peak. It's been growing for a long time. The Acolytes could be bluffing. Not with the knowledge they had of the Matriarch. Plus, it explains the seal. Can't you see this world is doomed regardless? Moraine never stopped being a mess, and the kids are way too young to be of any help. I can't accept leaving Zale and Valerie behind to die like this. We'll add a condition that they can go and live with you. Wouldn't you like that? What if they refuse? The Acolytes need us for the Blood Moon. They'll have no choice but to accept. Oh, you know what? I think that they already probably know that Erlina isn't going to be making it to this new world. Because it sounds like she's not going to be going with Rugaves. That's kind of what it sounds like, honestly. Not them, I meant.
Hey, wait!
Let's pretend for now. We'll talk later. They've been mulling over this for a long time, too. Holy cow. There you are. Playing in your secret hideout again?
We were training. I think I can use magic now.
Is that so? Man. Dale, Valerie, please understand. Please accept. He doesn't want to hurt them. He honestly and truthfully cares for them. Which, God, man, I honestly, really like Rugaves for that. I mean, he's kind of being forced down this path, I feel. If it was up to him... Oh, stop it. If it was probably up to him, he probably wouldn't really do it. Go through with it. Stop it! Stop! Stop. Stop it. Thank you. Ace. Still, it's very interesting. Clockwork crab. Oh. Ooh. Oh, it's one of these. I don't really care about this one. Come on. Perish like everyone before you! Thank you. So, yeah, like... If anything, it's just... really bad Can you stop?! It's just, like, really bad There would not be a swordfish in this area, I'm sorry to say. Like, it's just, like, really bad circumstances and kind of... Morlina kind of, like, doing her own thing. Doing her best to try and keep, like, her only friend safe. Her quote-unquote only friend, mind you. Because that would kind of entail that maybe, like, she doesn't really care for the children. Zale and Valerie, I mean. In which... that very well could be the case. Because... I mean, she kind of seems like she somewhat cares about them, but not to the point of, like, Rugaves does. Interestingly enough. Oh, great! Another marsh! God, I love it here! Marshes are my favorite place in this game. I say marsh like we've been to a marsh prior. We were in a swamp last time, but a marsh might as well be a swamp. The music, though! Music is good. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, and so then... I mean, we could probably rest. But honestly, yeah. I'm just kind of... That seems like a trap. Okay, well, if anything... Oh, we can't combo. 'Cause we're kind of out of everything, unfortunately. Okay, so he didn't get anything from that. So hammer, definitely, but spin tackle. Jeez, okay. Ooh, like a little bomb. Still, it's... It's definitely very interesting in, like, the sense that... I hate this thing. Ooh, that one's dead. Spin tackle. It's definitely very interesting that Erlina and Brugavis are taking this route. It's more so Morlina, if we're being honest. It doesn't really seem like Brugavis is 110% into it himself. Oh, lovely. You're here. Alright, well, sword was one of those, but not really what we were looking for. Dude. I was ready for a second attack, I really was. Okay, let's just go ahead and swap for this guy. Why not? Let's see. Yeah. Oh, they resist. Okay. Interesting. Now, if anything, I totally feel for, like, Moraine as well as Brugavis, but... I also feel like, you know, they're kind of jumping the gun to a degree. And yet again, Moraine exists, so it's... I personally feel it's fairly much justified. Quote-unquote justified. Like, they really still shouldn't be going through with what it is that they're primarily doing, but... it makes sense why they're doing it. And it's funny because it's all Moraine's fault. I mean, it's not funny. It's not funny, per se. But, like, if you think about it, the entire reason this is even a problem is because of Moraine. It's pretty much Moraine's fault that any of this is, like, happening. Not that, like, I feel like if things were any different... like, I don't know if, like, things were actually different, whether or not things would be any much more different. And by that, I just kind of mean, like, if Moraine was... There's always the possibility that with Moraine being a lot more chill, if he was more chill, maybe the children wouldn't be rebelling. If he was a little bit more understanding. Then maybe they wouldn't have, you know, turned to these acolytes. And the acolytes would not have, you know, any real say in the matter. But no, Moraine had to go and push these children to the brink of like, I don't want to do this anymore. Honestly, I can't like very much explain enough how much like I really dislike Moraine. And I think that he's meant to be like one of those characters that you're not really supposed to like. You can understand like the reason why he's doing it. But overall, dude, I cannot get that. But overall, you know, it's not... I actually could use his, yes. Overall, it does not excuse, like, his god dang behavior. I hate him. I hate him a lot. You need to go. Okay, I can't hit everyone, but I can do this. This will definitely help. Ooh, I missed. This is gonna hurt. This might actually kill everyone. No, we'll live. If I could get the timing for that, it would be nice. No. Let's see, do I have anything that... everyone heals? No. Okay. 60 is our best one? Jeez, man. That's fine. That's fine. Okay. For the most part, we'll kill some of them. Did I say most of them? Not even like half of them. We're in somewhat trouble, but we'll be fine, most likely. Okay. We'll go with you. Ah. Like, I can't stress enough. I hate Moraine. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay, it seems like they want us to go down. Yeah, I mean we can go down. Not sure if. I mean, there might be something here that maybe I want. There is a... Oh, you know what? Do that. Okay, but how do I get that then? I do want that. I don't know if I can get it quite yet. Maybe we have to go up in order for it to... No! Dang it! Yeah, maybe we just have to kind of like continue going forward in order to... Actually, wait. I can't let go. Well, what if I just jump down? What is this? Combo points build 10% faster. Kind of like that. Oh, yes. You. Look at me, I'm so smart. Oh boy, okay. God dang it! Okay, but still. I do feel as though Brugavis is going to freaking die somehow. Like, I think that he's gonna be like, no, I can't, we can't, like, we shouldn't. And then, like, someone's going to strike him down, and then Erlena's just not going to be happy, and then Erlena might die. I don't know. I don't want Erlena to die. I like Erlena. Like, I don't condone her actions. I don't think she's going about this the right way. But I get that she's trying to save someone she really cares about. Oh. Interesting. So, you know, I know it's not the right thing. I know it's wrong. I understand that. Can I jump to that? Why is that there? I can't even see this. I can't even... Thank you. Like, you know, I totally understand that she's trying to save the only person, the quote-unquote only person she really cares about. And I say that very loosely. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Oh, I didn't even think about that. Oh my god. Garl and Rashawn learned Venom Bomb. Uh-oh, I'm in trouble. Okay, well, it pushed us past quite a bit. Unfortunately. And I kind of want to go back for a couple of things, but it looks like we were supposed to go this way. Lovely! And you know, the problem is that now I'm currently, like, skipping some battles when I was technically using all of them. There is a thing here. Interesting. So, we could run into problems a little bit down the line because I'm not fighting every battle. I am having a big heckin' moment right here. There's no music, there's no nothing, and that typically implies we are about to fight someone. Maybe. Hello? Someone? Knock, knock. Hello? An abandoned house. Gonna open behind you. What is that? I don't think it's quite as abandoned. Who the hell?
Welcome!
Hi.
I'm Yamura, a simple hermit.
You've already met your sister, the necromancer.
Oh! Oh no!
Please, there's no need for that. Romaya's evil ways are precisely that. Romaya's. I am but a neutral observer in the affairs of this world.
You're a seer, aren't you? Does that mean we're getting a prophecy again?
Why, if it ain't the warrior cook.
If it ain't the warrior cook. What do you mean, why if it ain't the warrior cook? Why and how would you know that?
I have been expecting you. Please eat a fruit from my tree.
Really? Don't mind if I do?
Just one now.
He cuts it. That's cute. The taste is unbelievable. What are they called?
Pears.
Oh no, I hate pears. Well, I don't hate pears. I just don't like how... I don't know. It's their texture I don't like. You guys like pears? Let me know in the comments below. Do it! Well, I would never use pears for cooking. They're perfect just the way they are. But there's so many good things for pears, though.
I knew you were the chosen one.
Hmm?
Being a seer has its perks, like knowing who is capable of fully appreciating a fresh pear.
So... that's it.
Yes, the threads of fate seldom speak to me about the near future. I only deal in the cataloging of grander arcs. My apologies, but I have no insights for you. You. A cold breeze is rising. Why don't you come in for a little bit?
Rush is like, oh no, I'm not going in there first. She's gonna kill me!
Now, which volume was it? Probably somewhere with my older work. The spirit that will carry the night. I was really overthinking titles back then. Primal Fear? No. Oh, that's where I put Ovate of Seasons. I haven't had a line in forever. Oh, seriously, when was the last I ever spoke? Nah, there it is. Ethereal Occurrences, Volume 2. Let's see here. Oh, yes. I remember now. Immortal Alchemist, step forward.
Hey, we didn't tell her! We didn't tell her! And he is shook! He is shooketh! He's like, excuse me?
You can fancy yourself a god if you like, but you remain bound by fate all the same. Step forward. During your travels with these young adventurers, you will meet the dead of a forgotten race. Among them will be one asking to fight along Solstice warriors. Oh. By welcoming for this entity's unbreakable will is the key to achieving the one great feat of alchemy that eludes you still.
Huh.
What is she talking about?
Living glass. Did it truly work at last? Thank you, crone of the marsh.
That will be all. I carry a small inventory of items for sale, and the fireplace is yours if you need to cook or rest. Oh, and you will need this key for the gate south of here.
Yomara's key, thank you! Thanks, Yomara!
Be well.
Can I have some items? A maple core. That's a weapon! Hearty stew, peach strudel, parfait, the eye of Yomara, displays weaknesses, resistances, and non-boss enemies' HP in combat, which is actually a lot better than the cheat that we have. But we would have to actually buy it, and it's really expensive. So I don't think that it's a good idea, at the very least. And we don't really have any ingredients. Of course we don't. I mean, I say we don't have any ingredients. What I mean to say is, we don't have any meaningful ingredients. But we're also going to get a new party member. Which is great. I actually like that. And we know exactly what to expect. He is an undead. In which, first things first, let's gather these ingredients. I just realized that there was water around this house, which means I can gather stuff around her house. Shroomy shivs. Why are we consistently finding weapons? Here's this potency of venom attacks. Oh, we are consistently finding a lot of weapons for Shirai, but not for a lot of our other characters. I find that intriguing. And I don't know if that's particularly for lore reasons, or whether or not that's just kind of accidental. Have we seen, like, knives for her in a shop? Have we done that? Is there anything along those lines? I don't know. What I do know is that we've just been finding a lot of her weapons out here in the fields. Interestingly enough. Oh man. We are very much close to this castle. What is this? Oh, okay, look at that. Now we have found a secret entrance to get up there. Uh-huh. Yeah, maybe I should look up where I can find some food farming spots. Maybe. That way I can at least, like, make more food for free. Because money is tight! I can't really think of a lot of good farming spots for, like, food. Well, there's a couple of, like, areas I can think of. To a degree. Here, I don't think that there is technically a farm here. I want to say that... Where is it? I honestly could have gone to... What's it called? The thing up there, regardless of whatever the hell it's called! Do I really want to do this? I really... Not necessarily, but I'm also kind of intrigued with finding a mole person who wants to go, hey, how did I not see you? And it's funny because I'm always the one who checks the goddamn waterfalls, too, for anything secretive. Like, this is, like, definitely one place to make it secretive. I don't know what I want at this moment. I don't want to go in here. I actually want to... Yeah, no. How do I get up there again? With these vines. Gotcha. Yeah, and then that's gonna push us away. Gotcha, gotcha. And then this will launch us up. Okay. Oh man, like, this game is really cool. I do like it. Am I a little bit bored by it? The only reason I bring this up is because, well, for the most part, like, I don't really, like, go out of my way to want to play it, right? And I don't know how important that is, right? Because, like, when it comes down to, like, Metaphor or Overlord, Unicorn Overlord, like, I don't know if I've already brought this up in a prior video, and I'm sorry if I did, but what I'm trying to say is, like, I'm not looking forward to playing this game. It's just kind of an RPG. Which isn't bad. Like, I love RPGs, and I'm having a good time, regardless of that fact. You know, like, it's really nice. Ooh, is it gonna be the painter dude? Maybe. Maybe you? You could definitely go see our friend. But yeah, I don't think... I could buy, like, a bit of food, but food is, like... I really mean it when I say that food is expensive. What the hell? Is it supposed to be an inn? Hello. Share the wood with the material envy. The best work so far, but I must keep improving. Okay. I had no idea this was an inn. Okay. Either way. So, yeah, like, I don't think it's because this game is bad that I'm not, like, really into it. I don't know what, like, really brings me to, like, really loving the other two games in particular. Like, could it just be that the... Hold on, it won't take long. Wait, what? I was reading something about him and a road to a fishing lake. Oh! Oh, that's gonna make, like, progressing between areas a hell of a lot easier. So much so. Nice. Okay. That is fan-freaking-tastic. Anyways. Like, I honestly really do not know as to why I prefer those games over, like, say this one. Like, it's not like, you know, Unicorn Overlord was, like, you know, so much more grand than this one. It was a RPG. I mean, you could very much, like, go around the world and yada this, yada that. But, you know, altogether, it's still like, I just flat out do not know. Do not know. Do I care? Probably not. I'm gonna go see your friend. If I remember his area correctly, yes. Thanks again. I like you. No problem. I got to pet the dragon salamander thing! Okay, so I don't think that there's anything here that we can really... I was kind of thinking that we could get, like, maybe, like, a... You know... A friend, but I guess not. For the village. Either way. Like, I kind of wish I knew why I like those two games a lot better. It's probably because the story is interesting. Like, when I say interesting, I mean, like, there was, like, a lot more mystery to them, to a degree. Because, like, we knew that we were on a quest. We were with, freaking, oh god, I already forgot her name, but I'm always terrible with names unless it's constantly being repeated. Trying to remember... Gallica. Like, when it comes down to it, you know. Traveling with Gallica, there was the entire mystery behind the powers of the archetypes and the like that were always like very intriguing as well. And then Unicorn Overlord was fun because you got to like really mix and match a lot of different like troops and basically really get into... Have we ever been here? Yeah, because the treasure chest. Okay. You know, there was just like a lot more strategy to it than just like a standard game or so. So, yeah, maybe it's just like more of the strategy between those games. Ooh. And I think that's primarily what it is. I don't think that the strategy for this game is very strong, per se. And I think that is primarily why this game isn't really on the top of my list. I think that's the reason why, even though I had a lot of fun with Spectrobes, I think that's... that and probably, like, all the grinding that basically had to have been done. And even, like, the, you know... trying to find everything in Spectrobes that made it a little less fun. But overall, this is still a fantastic game. I don't want anyone to get that wrong. I kind of want to... I'm going to go and save. Because, you know, I don't want to do another episode of this just yet. I want to take a break from it and get started on the thing that... the series that happens after Spectrobes. Ultimately, the main thing is that I think that this game is very charming. I think it's very great. I just think that the strategy for it isn't really good. I don't really like the whole thing when it comes down to... No, I'm just thinking about it. This is the entire team. This is the entire team, but they're saying that there's another person who's going to be following us? That's kind of interesting. Huh. Anyways, what was I saying? Yeah. I don't like the strategy where you have to, like, try and, like, break the person's, you know, symbols, sword with sword, and then you don't even get a long time to even remotely, like, do everything. And then, like, there's also the fact that, like, a lot of, attacks that come at you that feel very unfair to try and block. There's no timing, there's no noise signification, there's like it's not that there's nothing. There are some that are actually pretty good and very rewarding when you do it, but I don't know. This isn't my favorite. Like with Mario, you know, you can at least like see it coming and whatnot. Like in a Paper Mario, or like Mario and Luigi Superstars, or Partners in Time, yada yada yada. They choreograph when you're about to be hit very well. Of course, there are some that are difficult to block, but it's still relatively doable for a lot of the regular enemies. Here, I feel like I really can't block anything correctly. Call that a skill issue all you want. Either way, I digress. There's a couple of things I have gripes with. I'll go over that again at the end, but with that being said, thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you all in the next part of our adventures. Bye-bye. Kika. Bye-bye.